The second biggest factor in the hierarchy of softness is the white underbase. Now, if this is the first video you're seeing in this series, we've got a whole playlist that walks you through the hierarchy of softness. What has the biggest and smallest impact on how soft a DTF transfer feels. White underbase is critical in DTF. It serves two purposes. First, it's what the adhesive powder sticks to, which is what bonds the graphic to the shirt. Without a proper white underbase, you're not going to get a durable, stretchy, long-lasting graphic. Second, the white underbase protects the colored inks from whatever shirt color you're pressing on. CMYK inks aren't fully opaque, so if you lay them straight onto a black garment without a white underbase, your colors are going to look muddy. Too little white underbase and your colors will come out faded and your transfer won't hold up well over time. Too much white underbase and the transfer will feel thick and heavy and you're wasting money on extra ink. The goal of this video is to help you dial in your white underbase settings. Quick disclaimer, this video is mostly for folks who print their own transfers. If you order transfers, you probably won't be able to adjust the white underbase. But if you've got a supplier who will do that, hang on to them, because they're pretty awesome. I'm going to walk you through how to test and verify your white underbase settings based on the shirt color you're pressing onto. You can grab the test graphics for free at colorgamutconsulting.com. If you'd like to support the channel and help me keep making content like this, you can choose how much you want to pay for those files. I really appreciate it. One thing you want to check before you start is that your printer control software isn't limiting your white ink. Open your control software. In this case, I'm using the DTF Station Pilot software, but you might use HostinSoft or PrintEXP. Click on the Settings tab and look for Spot Color. If you don't see it, you're fine. If you do, click on it and just make sure it's not enabled for white. Once you've downloaded the test images, load them into your RIP software. This will work basically in any RIP. I'll demo it in Digital Factory 11 and show you how to do it in NeoStamp as well. Once the images are loaded, select each one individually using your main print mode. Adjust the white underbase level to match the file name. So 10.pdf gets 10% underbase, 20.pdf gets 20%, and so on. You're creating a visual comparison of what different white underbase levels actually look like, ranging from 10% to 100%. This is NeoStamp. Add your images like you did in Digital Factory, then select the image, click white/effect layers, and change the intensity to the desired percentage. Again, 10 through 100. We're doing this test on my Prestige R2 Pro with Color Prime ink, powder, and Quick Glide film from DTF Station, who also happens to be sponsoring this video. And the main reason they're a partner here is because they took a hard look at the DTF printer landscape and asked, how can we make this actually work better for the end user, instead of just slapping their name on a pre-made printer. And their innovation has upped the game with their Miro 36-inch dryer shaker. This 36-inch wide dryer is perfect for pairing with the Mamaki, Roland, and all-new Epson DTF printer. It has an intuitive touchscreen, built-in fume extraction, patented bottom heating, no more heat bulbs. It runs on 110 power and fits through a standard door. If you're interested and want more information, you can click on the link in the description and find a dealer near you, even if you're watching this in other parts of the world. All right, back to the test. It's time to print them, powder and cure them, and press them onto a black shirt. There are different files for black shirts versus light colored shirts. The only difference is that one set includes a black knockout. Every printer and ink combo behaves a little differently. I've seen setups that needed 90% white underbase on black shirts to protect the colors, and others that only needed 50%. So print your test and look closely. There's 100, 90, 80, and 70. 60, 50, 40. It's a little hard to tell on this camera, but I think that gives us plenty of white without the colors fading. These all above look pretty much the same. This test helps you find the Goldilocks amount of white underbase. Not too much, Not too little, just enough to keep the colors vibrant. Once you know your ideal percentage, save a new print mode labeled for black or dark shirts with that optimized setting. Do this test for other shirt colors you use regularly. You'll notice on lighter shirts like this blue one that you don't need nearly as much white. You don't need to go overboard with testing, but at a minimum, I'd recommend testing on a black or dark shirt, a light or white shirt, and maybe something in between. Now, if you're working on vintage or distressed designs, which are super trendy right now, you might actually want to lower the white underbase on purpose. Letting the colors fade a bit can give you an even softer hand feel and lean into that vintage vibe. Combining a well-optimized graphic and underbase already puts you ahead of most printers when it comes to softness. But we're not stopping there. There's more we can do to make these transfers even softer, and that's finding the perfect adhesive powder. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video, and check out the full playlist on the Hierarchy of Softness right over here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.